All right, welcome back. I've been seeing this video, this coryxkenshin video about YouTube racism and favoritism, and I've been wanting to check it out. So I figured I'd go ahead and react to it, and see what the homie talking about. So without further ado, let's get on into it, man. Let's see what's going on.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously. YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black. There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said, it could be because of that, but nah, I ain't gonna. I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel. This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision. I said, okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I send him an email. Hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just going to leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things and the games that you play, that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody. So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send a video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted. Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that? He said, wow, Corey, that's some astute detective work. Let me send this to them and see what they say. What do you think happened after that? I'll give you a second. They came back.
Now, for him to say if that was his response, wow, Corey, that was some astute detective work. That sounds so demeaning. That sounds so demeaning. If he really said that to him, that sounds extremely demeaning. Like he didn't give a fuck at all. He didn't give a fuck, and almost insulting. Almost insulting. So I hope he didn't say that like that to him, because that sounded so insulting. I don't know if he's saying it like that because of like how he feels and the energy he has behind this situation, but yeah, I mean that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's keep going.
Back, and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already already rejected my appeal. I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it. Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome. Look, Corey, they took the age restriction off. I said, why? I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence. So I sent my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play, there was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted it in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer once you submit an appeal. Who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision? My YouTube rep gets back with me. He wants to hop on a call. We get on the phone for about 10-15 minutes, and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm number one trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was number one trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year. Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again, and I'm getting my numbers, they're climbing, they're exploding, I'm number one trending, and then they're like, hey, we need to stop him. We need to, this black man, he's getting too many views, he's getting too much exposure, too much activity. Hold that thought. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's going to continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had. So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video. They re-age restricted the video. I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay, we see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube. You realize how unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before?
So I'm obviously not like a regular YouTuber, right? And I just wanted to check this out just to see exactly what it was about, what was going on. I'm probably not going to actually finish the video. I look at, and this is just coming from somebody who's not a regular YouTuber, right? Just now kind of starting this whole thing. I look at YouTube. I pretty much look at it all as, I mean, first of all, I don't know the inner workings, right? Like, none of us know the inner workings. Could there be racism and favoritism? Yeah, probably. Like, that's kind of how the society works. Like, there's favoritism. I mean, if you look at it, like, who are the, like, if you look at the top YouTubers, right? Obviously, there are some huge channels ran by people of color, but the top YouTubers, they're white guys, right? They're usually white people because there's more white people. If there's more white people in power, let's just be honest, they're going to favorite, content that reminds them of them. It just is what it is. Like, that's just, it's kind of a numbers game type thing. So I mean, yeah, it sucks, but it's just kind of a numbers game type thing, right? There's more of us, so we're gonna favor us. Like it sucks, but it is what it is, and that's the issue of creating content on a platform owned and ran by someone else. You know what I mean? This is Google's platform. This is YouTube. This is their shit. You know, it's not always gonna be fair. Probably hardly ever is fair. Like it just it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not gonna finish the rest of this video. I just wanted to kind of see what their situation was and what it was about, and just kind of throw my thoughts out there. And again, this is coming from somebody who's not a regular YouTuber, right? So take that as you may. But is there racism and favoritism? Yes, there is everywhere. People are going to favorite. A lot of people are going to be biased towards people who look, act, and think like them. It just is what it is. And people that are, especially white people, they have the numbers. Like, it is what it is. So whoever has the numbers, they're going to be the favorite. It just is what it is. You just got to play the game the way it is, the way it's set. You can spend some energy trying to change the game, or you can get what you want, what you can get out the game, and what I'm saying, move on with your life. It just depends on what type of person you are. Again, hopefully Corey got this situation all squared away and taken care of, and can get back to doing him. Get back to making his content, getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this particular subject. If you've seen the whole video, if you're familiar with the situation, or if you've had a similar situation, where YouTube has played favorites towards somebody else, and just played you on some shit. Leave it in the comments below. I'll read about it, check it out. I would like to get more education on what I'm dealing with, here on this in this YouTube world. Anyway, it's not really a subject to enjoy, but it's a subject to talk about. So let's talk about it. Talk to you next time.